Okay? Go for it.
Sorry, I was napping. I don't know if you guys do that during college. Actually, how many of you guys do nap? Great, that's awesome to know. And just shout out how long you guys nap for, typically.
2 hours.
2 hours,
As
long as possible. Okay, all right. So basically, you guys are all napping with different types of naps. And today, in Napping 101, you will come away with a BA in sleep. Basically, there's 5 different types of naps according to lifehack.org. The first type of nap is the nano nap, which is the 10 to 20 second nap. I guess that you'd call it a nod off when you kind of do this. And we all are kind of guilty of that. I am definitely guilty of that. Next you have the micro nap, which is the 2 to 5 minute nap. And actually, it's been shown that it could shed sleepiness, but it doesn't really have any long-term effects. Then you have the mini nap, which is 5 to 20 minutes, and it gives you some more alertness and some stamina, but the piece de resistance of napping is the original power nap, which is pretty much capped at 20 minutes. It has the same effects of the micro and the mini nap, but it also helps memory and skills. So let's say you take a power nap after class, it's actually going to help you remember what you learned and kind of rid your brain of all the extra stuff you didn't need. And then we have the lazy man's nap, which I heard a lot of 2 hours, 3 hours in here, and that's kind of pushing on that. And that's 50 to 90 minutes. And this is actually really good when you need some muscle regeneration or you are really, really tired, but you really don't want to rely on the lazy man nap. So I know we all, like I said, are victims of nodding off, but the 2 most beneficial naps are the lazy man nap and the power nap. But I have a special formula to find out when you need to take your nap. It's called TPP, time, place, and posture. First, let's talk about time. This graphic is from a Boston Globe article about napping. If you go to bed closer to 9:30 and wake up at 6, your optimal napping time is going to be around 1 to 2:15. But if you go to bed closer to midnight and wake up closer to 9:30, which I'm in that boat, your optimal napping time is closer to 2 to 3:15. And usually around this time, I'm nodding off in class and reminding my friends next to me to wake me up so I don't miss anything. It's really interesting though, because mammals were actually made to sleep twice a day. So when you feel groggy in the afternoon, it's not because you ate greasy fries at lunch or you had the extra piece of pizza. It's because your body's telling you that you need a nap. And the thing about it is, society has kind of forced us into this one sleeping pattern. And I think we should all have nap times like we did in preschool. So let's talk about how long and how much time you need to support for the lazy man and for the power nap. So lazy man, like I said, is 50 to 90 minutes. It promotes muscle regeneration, but if you go longer than 90 minutes, you're probably going to lose some of those benefits. Now, do not rely on the lazy man nap. It's really good, let's say, after, a hard day's work, or maybe you went hiking over the weekend, or if you had surgery, you're going to want to take a lot of these naps. But it's 50 to 90 minutes, and I don't know how many of you guys have that much time in your schedule, but I don't, so just beware of that. Now, the power nap is what I like to rely on, and according to a study at Hiroshima University, people who take a short 20-minute nap in the afternoon actually show a lot more alertness and positive effects in their daily activities. The power nap is best when it's kept to 20 minutes, but some people can push it to 45. It depends on your sleep cycle, because once you go into that stage 3 sleep, which is that deep wave REM sleep, then you're going to lose some of those benefits. So basically, you want to stay in stage 2. Now, this is a lot shorter. And to do what you might think is not true, you need to set an alarm. And one kind of way to set a natural alarm is to drink caffeine before the nap. Probably thinking, why would I drink caffeine? It's just going to wake me up. But the interesting thing is caffeine kicks in 15 minutes. So if you drink a little cup of coffee or one of those 5-hour energy drinks before, then what you're going to do is wake up in 15-20 minutes and feel extra energized. So now let's get on to the place and posture. So for the lazy man nap, what you're going to need to do is find a nice couch or a bed, because you're not going to want to sleep in a chair like that for 90 minutes. You're going to want to find a pillow, a nice blanket, and you're good to go. But for the power nap, you just need a light blanket or a sweatshirt in case you need something. And then a stretchable place. What I mean by that is somewhere you could lie out, because it takes 50% more time to fall asleep sitting up. Here are some general guidelines for all sleep. You want it to be quiet, dark, you need a light blanket or a sweatshirt, an alarm or that caffeine, and breathe deeply. You don't need to lie near your sheet, but it's probably a good idea to not think about things from your homework. Now, basically, that's all you have to do. So I just want to let y'all know that congratulations, you are all now recipients of a BA in sleep.